All right, thank you everybody for joining us for another session of Power of Four. I am Aziza Nubia, and I have a very special guest with me. This is Raquel. She is a certified intuitive healer, holistic life coach, and the owner of Synergy Holistic Life Coaching. She specializes in empowering individuals to embrace a more natural, purpose-filled life by offering advice and direction on professional and personal matters such as career, health, personal relationships, spirituality, and more. Life coaching employs inspiration, intuition, meditation, breath work, and self work. Adventures in yoga to center and heal the mind, body, and soul. Mrs. is also an ordained minister and owner of Boss Natural Body Products and a vocalist with two music groups. She is a mother of four and currently resides in Nashville, Tennessee. And welcome, Mrs. Thank you for being a part of Power of Four.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited.
Awesome, awesome. I'm excited to have you because I know some of the viewers do not know that you were probably one of the key people to help motivate me into just jumping into everything I've been in. So she is one of the best motivators I know, so encouraging, and I'm just so glad that we crossed paths and you were just a part of all of this being here today. So
Well, I
it's an
think
honor
we're both
to be here.
inspiration to each other, so you definitely keep on inspiring me. So I'm glad that we got to help each other out.
That's super awesome. So now you are a holistic life coach. Because I know that's what you were working towards, and now that you are finally certified in that, so congratulations and congratulations on opening Synergy Holistic Life.
Thank you.
Um, so can you tell us a little bit about Synergy?
Sure. Synergy to me is just an all-encompassing thing. Synergy just basically means you take one thing and you add another thing, and it makes the whole bigger. So basically, that's kind of what life coaching does. You actually come together with someone else, and you actually bring the power that they already possess, and just kind of bring it to the forefront. It's almost like you're reminding them. You're kind of helping to guide them. You're giving them advice on things that they want to do with their lives. So that's kind of what synergy is for me. The holistic part, it's mind, body, and soul. So we have the body products for your body. The mind and soul kind of go together as far as making vision boards and doing yoga and those kind of things to make it a whole healing process.
Awesome. Hold on, I was getting feedback. So I'm gonna see. I guess on both of our when we're both speaking, it's like you can press the mute button on your microphone when I talk, and I'll do the same. That way, everybody will be clear from hearing me because I'm hearing feedback. All right, so um, well, I know motivation is a big, big thing for anybody, especially most of our audience with natural woman are women, and one of our biggest things is to motivate women to really pursue their desires. Really take in and use your natural gifts, talents, and skills, and use those things to create better in the world. How can how does having a holistic life coach help you get to those type of points, if that makes sense?
Having a holistic life coach definitely just kind of propels you to the next level. A life coach is not someone, it's not a counselor or a therapist or anything like that. It's more of a person that's going to coach you in doing the correct things for your life. So you actually have to be open enough to actually want to make the changes. And at the point where you might need a little kick or a little push or a little pull, something like that. And as women, we always have the problem of not taking care of ourselves because we take care of so many other people. So, my main thing, especially with women, is to always talk about self care, self love, and just taking the time for ourselves because we cannot give if we have nothing to give. We cannot give from an empty cup, and sometimes our cup is overflowing with things, and sometimes we have to pour that cup out, and that pouring the cup out is, taking the time, meditating for 10 minutes a day, eating healthy, treating yourself to something nice. But all those things, unless those things are really taken care of, you really can't take off like you need to. It's almost like you have to recharge yourself. You kind of have to clean your wings off, per se, and just kind of be free to fly. So for us women, self love, self care is the first step towards any goal that we have.
Wow, and that's so true. Self-care is the biggest thing. So a lot of times people think that, self-care means making sure that you bathe yourself and you eat right, which they are parts of that. Make sure you look right. But let's go deeper into that self-care, the spiritual aspect of things. Can you give us some advice on how we can take better care of our spiritual selves?
With the spiritual care, it's definitely integrating yoga. Just some movements to strengthen your body. Because guess what? You're going to get more confident as you strengthen yourself. It's also meditation. Even taking 10 minutes in one quiet area of your home and just stopping everything. Don't let any kind of negative information or vibrations come into your space that you create, and just kind of centering yourself into the world. It's also breathing. And that's one of the main things also. Because if we really stop and look and see how we breathe, sometimes we don't breathe at all. Or sometimes we breathe so shallow that it can cause, it's easier to cause the confusion, the negativity, and all those bad vibrations to come in because we're not fully oxygenating ourselves. And that is
Mm-hmm.
so important. It's also, like you said, healthy eating, exercise, and just feeling good about yourself. Even doing a self-love routine, and that's even saying positive affirmations for yourself. Is I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am enough, I am awesome, I can do this, I am abundant. I mean, all those kind of things are still all positive self-talk, self-love, and spiritually heightening for any woman.
And that's something that, we all have to, I always have to remind myself to take that time to just pay attention to my breath, take that time to pay attention to uh, just my environment, my physical and spiritual environment, because we can absorb so much that it can really weigh us down. So those are really really good tips. So let's get into some of the reasons why a person may need to have holistic life coaching or somebody there to help guide them to wanting to, pursue their goals or just live a happier, positive lifestyle or just really finding out what they're here to do. What's the role of the holistic guide?
A life coach is really, it's almost like you're on the edge of the cliff, and you know that you have to take that step. And the fear is that, what if I fall? What if I don't need to be at the edge of this cliff and I need to turn back and go back the other way? The life coach is kind of on the edge of the cliff with you, but letting you know, hey, come on, it's fine. You're going to be okay. We all have purpose in life. We all feel that purpose and that longing inside to do something that brings us life. And so basically, the life coach is the person who says, did you forget who you are? We have to remind you that you are that special person, and because we all forget. Even life coaches have mentors that kind of remind them of those things as well. So I mean, everybody just needs that reminder. They need that person who has their back and is not judging them, who has unconditional love for them, and who helps them to take the next step that they know that they're capable of doing. So, and sometimes you don't know you're capable of doing it, and that's where a life coach also comes in. So either way, whether you're ready or not, but you know it's coming, it's always good to have a coach there or an empowerment friend, to kind of walk with you.
Wow. So what are some of the ways that you empower and inspire and motivate some of your clients?
Well, I am a reminder. I feel like, everybody has something so special inside, and I get people to reconnect with that. I get people to remind themselves what your purpose is. What is it that you love doing? What is it that makes your heart open and you have no fear? What is it you can't stop thinking about? So it's almost like a reconnection with your true self, because we all have that passion and purpose, and we can't just live to survive. We can't just live every day just paying bills and then hoping for retirement so we can hopefully live off Social Security, and not put anything in between there. We have to fill the in between with beauty and passion, love and purpose and light and great friends and all those type of things. So I mean, that's what So some of the things that I do are vision boards. That's my favorite thing to do, because it's a vision of whatever your dreams are going to be. So I mean, if you can see that house, I'm going to get that. If you can see that Denali, that's what I have on my board of Denali. I'm going to get that truck. But those kind of things help motivate you, help remind you, and help get you back into that space of positivity, because it's all in your control. If you say that, you know what, I can't do it, or no, it doesn't feel right, or I'm scared, those kind of things are going to be attracted to you. You're not going to be able to take the next step. But if you say to yourself, you know what, I am strong enough, I am going to get that, I am going to do that, then those things are right there in your grasp. And all you have to do is believe it, and then achieve it, and receive it.
Mm, that's super powerful. Um, that's super powerful. We all need that reminder. So having a life coach or somebody there to be that motivator in your life is like a plus. And it's you investing into yourself. Because I know we're coming into an age now where instead of having a psychiatrist or just that doctor, everybody's turning into the world of holistic life coaching, and they're just really, you need that person to back you up, because when you are on the path of pursuing your goals, it gets lonely out there. And so it's always awesome to have that one person who is always on your side. So let's talk about, how can a person find their purpose? What are some techniques, if you have a client and they're just trying to find out, why am I here? How do I find out what my goal is? What would be one of your techniques into helping that person?
What I would actually do for that person is to kind of have them sit down and maybe even write a list of things that make them come alive. So that's my thing. How do you know what your passion is? It's the thing that makes you come alive. The thing when you think about it, you smile about. The thing that you couldn't really honestly go more than a day or two, if that, without doing or being or seeing or creating. Some people are artists, and some people, they do different things to kind of fill that void. But that is your passion and your purpose. At the same time, we all have the same kind of purpose, to help others, be of service to humanity, so we can kind of, all become one, and just, be good to each other and be good for each other. But we also have that, either you're an artist or you're a singer, you're a writer, those type of things. So it's delving into what you love, and it can be more than one thing. That's what people think, it's just one thing. It can be more than one. So we're going to make a list of things that bring you life, and then we're going to kind of go from there and see where we can implement those things into your life if you haven't done that already. So.
Okay. That's another thing too that comes up. When you found your passion, but and that passion may be to start your own business or to go back to school. But then you always have that big question that pops up. I don't have enough money. I don't have the time. Where can I fit it in? What would be your advice for a person who knows what they want to do, but how can they just jump over the ledge?
Well, the first thing you're going to do is remove the negativity. Okay, when you say I can't and I'm scared, and all those things are all fear. Okay, so if you really want to do something, there's nothing that should be able to stop you from doing that. So I mean, it's the first steps towards that, and kind of releasing that fear. Is, first of all, we might have roadblocks to tell us why can't you? Okay, your time is messed up. Okay, let's try to figure out how we can work this in. you know. So guess what? We're going to start researching business loans. We're going to start researching things first to kind of get your foot in the door and kind of ease up everything, and then we're going to see how we can implement it into your life. Maybe some things need to come out, to fit those things in. So it's really taking stock of your own time and what really gives you life. If these things give you life, there should be no way that you should say I can't do it, no matter what. We have to do these things in our life just to kind of be alive and to be our purpose. That's what we're here for. That is our gift that was given to us. And if we choose not to use the gift, that's something we regret when we get older. You know.
You said something that I want to go a little deeper into. We have a few more minutes, but your purpose, why we're here. In your opinion, why are we here? What's the purpose of the human experience?
The overall purpose of the human experience is to give and receive love. Love is the most powerful energy in the universe. It heals, it transforms, it just does everything. So the thing is that we have to come here and be angels to other people. We have to come here to heal and serve and share ourselves without the walls that society and all the things that we've gone through have made us be. We have so many walls put up. We can't even share ourselves with other people. So I think, that is one of our purposes. I think that's our main purpose is to kind of share love. And that seems easy, but it's not.
Okay, my microphone's back. But I was saying I definitely agree with you because I believe we are here to be open to receive love and then also to give it. And um, as being creators, we can create many fabulous ways to do that. And I think that's where the fun part was, just this whole experience of being human beings comes in at. So I definitely 100% believe in that. So let's get into some of the things that you have going on. Let's talk about your business. You do a lot. Mother of four, just like me. Well, I'm mother of five, but mother, busy mommy, single mommy. You sing, boss, natural body products, ordained minister, holistic life coaching. What you got going on?
Yeah, it's so much. People always ask me, so what do you do? I'm like, well, where do I start? But I think that I'm a Jill of all trades. I like to try and do everything. I'm always being creative, making and creating something that just brings me joy. So I do Boss Natural Body Products, and that's a line of shea butters that are healthy. They're not like heavily fragranced or anything like that. They're really for healing. I do the Synergy Holistic Life Coaching, and that is, um, as we already discussed, kind of a holistic way to kind of empower yourself to take the next steps that you need to do in your life. I'm singing in two groups right now, one reggae band, and then we just created a new group called the Goddess Tribe, and so we kind of are singing our own songs, as well as we have African drums and tracks and things like that. So just kind of being able to give back and heal through music is awesome. Um, as like you said, mother of four. My oldest is 18, my youngest is 2, so busy all the time. But just kind of enjoying everything that I'm doing, being able to share with people, being able to help people, heal people, and just enjoying life. So
Wow, busy, busy. So, how can people get more information about Boss products, about your holistic synergy? Because I know you're located in Nashville, but do you work with clients outside of Nashville via internet? Um, what's that information?
we do work with clients. With the life coaching, that's the best part. You can work face to face, or you can even email questions. You can do Skype, just like we're doing right now. We can do Hangouts, anything like that, as well as even text messages or calling. So Life coaching does not have to be perfect. You're going to get a great energy exchange, and that's at Synergy Wellness and Life Coaching webs.com. And the body products line is actually Boss Natural Body Products webs.com. So check them
Okay.
out. You can order things. You can call me up, or let's chat.
That is awesome, and we'll be sure to have the information should be at the bottom of the screen. So please go check out Boss Body Products and Holistic Life. Look, Synergy Holistic Life. I forgot the Synergy. Sorry about that. Because now is the time where it's time for us to pursue our goals. It's time for us to reach our dreams and achieve them. And there's nothing wrong with having a person there that is specialized in being your motivator of helping you be the best you. And so, and this is great because she has helped me do that very same thing. So I back her 100% guaranteed. So, in closing, Isis, can you just share with us what are your quiet, Vivian? What are your tips of advice for especially women, everyone, on how we can achieve and be our highest self? What are your three tips of advice that can get us to that place?
My first piece of advice is actually to believe that you are worthy of the awesomeness that you can create. The second step is to actually go forth and create whatever it is that your passion is, what your life goal is. And the third step is to be grateful. That's my biggest thing. You have to be grateful for everything. If you haven't taken the time to actually look and see how beautiful that blue sky is out there, or how awesome that the leaves are changing into, then you're not taking enough time. So those are my three things.
And that is so true. Just to have that the feeling of gratefulness is like when you have that feeling, you don't have to. There's no room for negativity at all. And maintaining that vibration is a powerful, powerful, powerful vibration. So again, I thank you so much, Isis, for taking the time to be a part of the Power of Four. Sorry we had an extra guest come into the middle of everything.
Moms do. We always have extra guests somewhere or other.
Yes, they gonna find their way into it some kind of way. But again, I thank you so much for taking time to be a part of the Power of Four. I would love to bring you back because just off of us talking, I was thinking like, man, we need to just have a session and talk about just gratefulness and being worthy. Because a lot of times when people have a lot of issues with wanting to pursue their passions and make a living off of it, the number one issue of why they can't achieve what they're wanting to achieve monetary wise is the feeling that they're not worthy enough to have those things. And so I would love to bring you back because those are some topics that we need to discuss and talk about and get some motivation on. So again, I just thank you for being a part of this.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and I would love to come back. You let me know when. I would love to do something with you.
Oh, okay, great. I'm gonna send you that message. Like, come on, we got another date. So all right. So again, you have this is Israel. She's located in Nashville, Tennessee. Her website information is at the bottom of the screen. You can find her on Facebook. You can find her. Do you have a Twitter and Instagram page?
I don't have a Twitter or Instagram, but I do have a Facebook page for
Okay.
Synergy, and it's Synergy Holistic Life Coaching.
Okay. Great. Check that information out. We'll have the links at the bottom of this video. But until next time, family, peace, love, and light. This is the Power of Four.
Love and light.
All right. I can take a picture. Mm-hmm.